Gunfire Reborn is... It's a game, but not only is it a game, it's also fun. Now you're probably sitting here wondering, what on earth are you talking about? It just looks like some Chinese kid put a furry mod over Borderlands. We know. So without further ado, allow me to welcome you to...
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Using the kick. What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Now with the introduction out of the way, you're most likely thinking one of two things. One, that intro looked cool, but it told me literally nothing about the game. Or two, give link, yes, give link, give link. If you were thinking the latter, then you're in luck, because this game is currently available on every platform shy of anything before the Zoomer generation. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, this game is not free on any of these platforms. One day, little guy. So now that you finally got the game, your next question is probably, what's in it?
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet dagger. You already know.
So for those of you without eyes, or who couldn't see what just happened for whatever reason, allow me to explain. For Affinity Catboy Commission number 129845322 was fighting the embodiment of Twitter after confessing to paying the artist an exposure. As such, For Affinity was then casted into the depths of hell itself for all eternity. Got all that? Great. After regaining consciousness from the fall, CC wakes up to be greeted by a talking flower. I mean the voices in your head telling you to press the W key to move forward. I'm not at all bashing this tutorial for the most groundbreaking mechanic in video game history, since needing a controller to play. However, it is rather thoughtful of them to think of the 5-year-olds who are doing baby's first video game. I mean, if anything, they might as well go all the way and tell you how to jump over this conspicuously placed log. But hey, with enough perseverance, you too can pass this tutorial. Which, by the way, you're invincible. What? Where am I?
I saved you. I'm Uncle Bow.
You saved me?
I said I saved you. I'm Uncle Bow.
Where am I?
I am Uncle Bow, boy. And I saved you.
What's happening?
I said I saved you, boy.
I don't even know
I'm Uncle Bow. I saved you. I'm Uncle Bow. I saved you. I'm Uncle Bow.
Am I tied to the
I
straw?
saved
Let
you.
me go!
I'm Uncle Bow. I saved you.
Who are you? Why do you keep saying this? Say something else.
I saved you. Take this. I'm Uncle Bow.
Welcome to the Living Tombstone, Longling Tomb. Through the game's progression, you'll quickly become accustomed to this area within the first few runs you do. This place is home to various terracotta warrior and possessed statue-styled enemies. The game is structured in a way where you conquer room by room, allowing you downtime to reassess the genocide that unfolded within seconds. Gathering stronger weapons from enemies that themselves become stronger, you'll more than likely make it to your first boss in a timely manner. Here, you'll find a peddler that sells guns, ammo, health, and replenishes your secondary skill. Standing opposite of them is a craftsman who you'll be visiting a lot more as they provide direct upgrades to your current equipment for the price of a small fortune. So maybe all goes well and you defeat your first boss. You're rewarded with the Illusion, which is a shotgun that... By this point, you're probably building up an ego and find direct pleasures in just running and gunning, shredding through every enemy in your... After dying for good, your next taken to a skill tree where you can make direct upgrades to both Clown Pinch's skills or your general attributes. After this, the game essentially gives you free reign. See how far you can make it with your slightly buffed character. At this point, I would like to mention the wide amount of ways you can possibly upgrade your character. You can do this through weapons, saving up to unlock new characters, unlocking new occult scrolls, the aforementioned skill tree, or even, best of all, I would love to talk about co-op if I had friends to play with. So what happens when you beat the game? You won, did you not? Well, yes and no. You unlocked a higher difficulty. Not much really changes apart from the enemies becoming even stronger than before. But what if you're tired of the regular campaign? What if you want something more? Well, that's where Spiritual Assault takes a more wave survival type approach, similar to what you'd see in games such as Ahem, which means it's practically guaranteed to be fun. And oh my stars, was it fun. The direct correlation between killing enemies and leveling up skills and weapons works seamlessly. I love how simple it starts out with only a few lantern spirits here and there, and then before you know it, I recall at one point in my own experience playing when both my weapons ran out of ammo, on top of already being out of secondary skill uses. It forced me into relying solely on my foundry and my occasional primary, as I scurried around like a lunatic, scavenging for anything I could get my grubby little hands on. Well, that's about all I have to say. What, were you hoping this video would have been a little longer? To be completely honest, I kinda did too. Maybe if I actually spent some time on co-op, it could have turned into one of those 10 to 20 minute funny moments videos. Oh well, maybe next time I do a video like this. Back to banging drums for now.